Gone through all the checks?
Yep.
Okay.
So, that's it there. So it's 20.3.
And you got ATIS?
I got ATIS, yeah. It was Sierra, I think. I could switch again. Just
No, do you have it?
0 and 7, visibility 10, ceiling 1,900 overcast, temperature 13.9er, altimeter 3009er, localizer DME runway 28 left approaching, use landing and departing runways 28. Notice to airmen the helipad and transient ramp are closed. Hazardous weather information, Airmet Sierra and Zulu from Northern California. Further information available on HIWA, Flight Watcher, flight service frequencies. Our initial contact advise you have hotel.
Okay, so we have hotel.
okay.
Area airport information, hotel 16.
So you can switch it.
25.
Now, Oakland Towers 118.3, the channel selector. Press it. One more. There you go.
Yeah, okay.
So just leave it, so you're ready for your next frequency.
Yeah, that's good. Oakland Tower, yeah. Perfect. So, those doors attached, cycling collective frictions can come off, then governor, and then we do the low.
So we can, for our GPS, you just hit enter to get the satellites going.
Yeah.
So go ahead and hit enter. There you go, just let it get the satellites. Because what I do is I'll put like Oakland in here, because if we leave and come back, we're gonna have to give Oakland a full report. So I don't necessarily have to have direct to Oakland in here.
Yeah.
Because I'm just passing through.
Yeah, we can turn the nav lights on as well.
Yep. Yeah, it's a gloomy day. That'll help.
208 Echo Hotel, Hayward Tower, make right traffic, taxiway Alpha Echo. Right traffic, Alpha Echo, 208 Echo Hotel.
So you can go ahead and we're ready to go.
5.8 Echo Hotel,
So we need to go ahead and take the frictions off.
80 at 7, altimeter 3009er. Third line Alpha Echo, 8 Echo Hotel, thanks.
Frictions off? Okay.
Yep. Turn the governor on, roll it up to 80.
Okay.
Lower PM horn and warning light, check.
Check.
All right.
97, yeah.
So then, because I know that I'm going to get a squawk code, if I'm by myself, what I do is I'll put the friction on the collective, because I know I'm going to have to put a squawk code. That's the cyclic. Just on, I just do it just on the collective.
Yeah, you can.
Okay, so we have information hotel.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll make the call to tower so you can hear it.
Okay.
Hayward Tower, helicopter 116 Papa Golf. At helicopter parking with hotel, and like a Nimitz transition through Class Charlie to the Bay Bridge Toll Plaza. So Nimitz, it means I want to follow the freeway.
Helicopter 116 Papa Golf, Hayward Tower, hold position for landing helicopter.
Holding. How about get my squawk code? So what I usually do is I wait, and they'll give me a squawk code. They'll tell me I'm clear to take off. I'll put the code in, so I'm not trying to do it while I'm hovering or low to the ground.
Yeah.
Helicopter 8 Echo Hotel, taxi parking this frequency. 8 Echo Hotel, thanks. Helicopter 6 Papa Golf, flock 5377. Taxiway Alpha Echo, clear for takeoff, make right cross on departure.
Clear to take off Alpha Echo, right cross with departure, squawking 5377, helicopter 116 Papa Golf.
Helicopter 6 Papa Golf, verify you had information, India.
Negative, we had hotel.
Helicopter 6 Papa Golf, roger.
Air Tower Station, number 1 Kilo November.
We're good.
On
Okay.
the RNM straight left approach.
Citation 41 Kilo November, Hayward Tower. My last recorded base and tops was 4,000. Bases
Up into
1,800.
Yeah, we're cleared to take off.
Okay, perfect.
2-8 left. Continuing, and we concur on the top for 1 Kilo November.
There you go. And gauge check, we're good. Out to
India,
Alpha Echo.
270 at Niner, altimeter 30.
We got straight here.
Yep. Just straight across. So this is Alpha Echo intersection, so we can go straight just to the middle.
Yeah.
And we're going to take off to the right.
Okay.
There you go. Go ahead. Go ahead and start a right-hand turn. So 90-degree turn to the right. And go ahead and roll back out. So straight ahead of us out here there's 3 crosses. They just look wooden sticks because we're at an angle.
Yeah.
Usually just fly towards there.
Yeah.
Then he's gonna come back and he's gonna tell us to contact the tower. So we can just continue to climb.
Yeah.
Wind 280 at 8. Citation 1 Kilo November, runway 28 left, clear to land. Clear to land, 28 left, for 1 Kilo November.
We can put a bit of carpet because it's starting to get into the amber.
Usually that's okay right
You
there.
leave it-
I don't let it get any lower.
Okay.
6 Papa Golf, contact Oakland Tower 118.3.
118.3, 6 Papa Golf. So then we switch it, so you can switch it. And just wait for a second to make sure I'm not going to interfere with anybody. Oakland Tower, helicopter 116 Papa Golf, 800 climbing.
Helicopter 116 Papa Golf, Oakland Tower, turn left, follow the Nimitz Freeway, northwest bound, at or below 1,000, direction at or below 2,000, Oakland altimeter 3010, ident.
Identity, clear transition along freeway at or below 2,000, 6 Papa Golf.
Helicopter 6 Papa Golf, radar contact
We can
5
level off.
miles east of Oakland Airport.
Sorry. Copy.
So she just gave me the location, so I just said copy.
Yeah.
That it's not, no, I'm 8 miles that way.
Tower, reflection 91.
So the freeway goes off in the direction. You can just fly straight towards downtown Oakland.
And
we'll just stay at 1,000.
Okay.
Wind 25011 in traffic, 11 o'clock, 3 miles, same direction.
But you can see how close we are to their airspace.
Clear to land, runway 28 right.
Yeah.
And then you can see how far it's...
Helicopter 6 Papa Golf remains south of the 28 finals for traffic inbound at Global Express on an 8-mile final out of 2,400.
Copy. Staying south of the extended center lines, 6 Papa Golf. So you can see they extend out here. They just want us over here for a little bit. So you made the correct move. Excellent.
Okay. So
And now we can just see the
highway they meet.
kind of rusty orange, and just fly to the left of that building will be plenty out of the way.
Okay.
Because as soon as that aircraft comes through, then she'll have us cut back across.
Okay. The highway they were referring to is this one?
Correct.
Yeah.
So it's called the Nimitz. So I asked for a Nimitz transition if I want to go this way.
Yeah.
Airport 602, proceed across runway 33 approach. Thanks,
And they just say stay south of it. That's...
Yeah, for 8-mile final. So the guy will fly past us, and then they'll say, okay, do you see that traffic? Pass behind the traffic, and they'll give us the okay to cross.
Right.
If there's no traffic, she wouldn't have said anything, and we would have just kept on our way.
Okay. Pull it in a bit, yeah.
And just taking a little event off.
Now Helicopter 6 Papa Golf for traffic inbound. Just remain on your present heading, and I'll let you know when you can turn northbound for the freeway.
Copy, maintain present heading, 6 Papa Golf. So she had to stay out of the way a little longer.
Yeah. and she sees our heading, so she says just...
So we've got the 28 right and 28 left of the airport.
Yeah.
Over there are the 29s, that's the international flying. So we'll just fly straight through here.
Yeah.
Sometimes they'll have you cross midfield on the way back, cross midfield, and then come down to Hayward in between these two.
Right.
Flight 91 is a helicopter in sight.
So that's the traffic.
Flight 91 second.
I just let you know we have a helicopter in sight.
Roger, thanks.
They can see us.
Yep. So the ceiling right now is, we'll call it 1,800 feet.
Helicopter 6 Papa Golf. The Global Express is behind and to your right out of 1,000. We have the traffic inside.
I can see it is on.
Hey, from 6 Papa Golf has the traffic in sight.
Number 6 Papa Golf. Once they pass you, pass behind them northbound to continue following the Nimitz Freeway northwestbound.
We'll pass behind once they get in front of us, 6 Papa Golf. So I also want to note with their altitude, because I want to, if I'm going to cross, I want to cross at the same altitude or above for weight turbulence.
Yeah.
Turbulence from Global Express, 1 mile final, wind 250 at 9 gust 17, runway 30, correction, runway 28 right, clear to land.
Runway 28 right, Surfer 120.
Yeah, so it'd be way, so we could just stay at this altitude after he goes and then kind of cross.
Yep, stand by.
But we wait for him to...
She said wait for him to pass.
Yeah.
And helicopter 6 Papa Golf, you can begin your turn now.
Beginning of the turn, 6 Papa Golf.
Okay.
Yep, so just make a turn. Very nice. So if the ceiling's at 1,800, how high can I fly right now?
1,300 if we want to have the 500 feet
Perfect.
separation.
Yep. And what airspace are we in?
So we're airspace Charlie now.
Yeah, so I just want to ask questions like that to kind of get used to it. That's
confirm where we are, and yeah. And so we would back and follow the Nimitz.
Yeah, we'll just cut up across here along the edge of the water. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And so we can be anywhere up to 1,300.
Yep. Now she's going to ask if we want services after Class Charlie.
Yeah.
91 to parking.
If we're going to be doing some auto rotations where we're
91 via
falling out of the sky and stuff, I generally won't have it because I don't like to do tricks when all of a sudden they're looking at the radar and that kind of thing. So I'm going to say negative services after Class Charlie. If I was going to continue and go over San Francisco and fly around, then I would definitely want services.
Yeah, definitely.
Thank you, sir, for 120.
Let's stay to the right so we're not completely over the water. In fact, let's go ahead and cross over. You can see the Oakland Coliseum. So the open air one is for football and baseball.
Yeah.
And then the closed up one is for basketball.
Nice.
Airport vehicle calling taken.
Oakland Tower, Citation 213 Foxtrot on ILS.
So the edge of Oakland's airspace kind of runs along this ridge roughly.
Okay.
Straight right, clear to land with 230 at 9 gust 17.
Straight right, clear to land, 13 Foxtrot.
And we're also going to wait until we're out of Oakland's airspace before we start doing, funny stuff.
Yeah, of course.
We shouldn't be doing
Airport 67
weird stuff.
This one is on the vehicle access road around runway 28 right.
In fact, I'm going to tell her right now that negative services for Papa Golf after Class Charlie.
Airport 67, hold short, runway 28 right.
Oakland Tower 6 Papa Golf will be negative services after Charlie.
Helicopter 6 Papa Golf, verify you said negative services after exit.
Affirm, negative services after Charlie.
Roger. There is 882 Whiskey Bravo Oakland ground tickets.
If I didn't say anything, she would probably automatically hand me off and assume I want it. Or she would confirm.
That's why she wanted to confirm that's what she heard correctly. Yeah.
So when we... get out of the airspace here, she will tell us frequency change approved, squawk VFR.
Yeah, and then we will click VFR, it would be 1200 again.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Yep. So this island here is called Alameda Island.
Yeah. Alameda, yeah.
Okay. So if you're going to San Francisco, sometimes you can ask for the Alameda shoreline transition, and we'd be going along the water over there, because it would be a little bit shorter flight.
Yeah.
But we also didn't bring life vests today, so we won't be crossing over the water.
Yeah.
Because it's more about, I want you to hear the radio work through it is what I'm after.
Perfect, yeah.
So this works really good. Huh?
120.
It's nice, yeah. It's very cool.
Turn at hotel, and you're going to landmark?
Yes, ma'am. Right at hotel, the landmark. Surfer 120.
Surfer 120, roger. Right turn hotel, straight ahead to landmark there.
All right, straight ahead, the landmark with you on hotel. Good day, Surfer 120.
And let's go ahead and cut across here towards those big buildings along the shore out there. That's the city of Emeryville.
Yeah.
Helicopter 6, Papa off. Radar services terminated. Squawk VFR. Frequency change approved. Okay.
Frequency change approved. Squawking VFR. Thanks a lot. 6 Papa Golf. So then we just hit VFR.
Yeah.
And that's it.
And now we would change to NorCal now, or what?
Well, if she transferred us over, she would have told us the frequency. We're not going to be on with them.
Yeah.
Now, in this whole area here, we have a frequency that's called Golden Gate frequency, 124.3.
Yeah.
Falcon 817 X-ray.
So when I do photo flights where I know I'm not going to be in and out of the radar, I will make position reports on that frefrequency, because
November 817.
Coast Guard, the newscopters, police, regional parks, all that, they all monitor that.
Yeah.
We'll make sure we're well clear here. And what we can do is see the island that kind of comes out in that harbor. We'll head up towards there. We'll find some open spaces below us to be able to do some autos.
November 213 Foxtrot, stay parked.
I still monitor it though.
November
Going
13
here.
Foxtrot, right turn, Juliet.
We could also put in.
Frequency, good morning.
124.3.
We can monitor that. I'm not crossing the bay or going over there, so I generally don't make announcements because we're just kind of cruising along.
Yeah.
Yep, San Francisco is kind of shrouded in a little bit of mist and fog.
Golden Gate traffic, helicopter, Chef 3, Chef Foxtrot, west into Raccoon Strait, South Toledo, landing Mill Valley. We're going to be at about 1,000 feet. We got the float plane. We'll stay high and
They're way on the other side of the bay out there.
203 Kilo Lima.
So what airspace are we in now?
So we are now we're not high enough to be in the Charlie airspace, so we're basically back in class Echo.
Perfect.
Because here the level is at 700, so underneath 700 we will be back in Gulf.
So if we went to Gulf, because the ceilings are coming down, what would our visibility and distance from clouds be?
It would change to be see and avoid layer of clouds.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I want to make it real world. We can chat all day long in there, but when you're out here, you got to kind of figure out, what do I have? Ceiling's getting low.
Yeah.
You know, ceiling's at 800 feet. I can fly at 699 feet and be legal.
Yeah.
I don't have to be 500 below. But I can't fly at 750 feet because now I'm in Echo and I'm supposed to be 500 below. So you can pick your better altitudes.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and climb up 200 feet. Let's get all the altitude we can. which way is the wind blowing?
So it would probably be, I think it's coming from that side.
How do you know?
Well, I listened to the forecast and the ATIS, so that's at like 270 at 9 knots. And we can also look at flags and other indicators.
All right, so let's make a turn to the left. We're clear. Keep turning, a sharper turn. Look at the ripples on the water. They're all coming this way.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
That
any
confirms it
indications
as well.
that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So if we're doing an auto rotation, we want to be landing in this direction.
Exactly, yeah.
Okay, well, just... Okay, so let's go ahead and make a turn back. Let's get away from the marina just a little bit. So we have kind of a park here.
Yeah.
We also have the soccer field, but I generally want to do stuff over here because I don't want people in the cars all of a sudden calling the highway patrol that we're in distress or something like that.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do is we're going to do an auto rotation from here, and we're going to head towards that land over there. So let's go ahead and turn to the left a little bit.
Yeah.
Go ahead and level out, pull full carb heat. And go ahead and level out.
At 1200, yeah.
Yeah, just level out. Okay, so now we're really close to it, right?
Yeah.
So we still want to be able to get on that island.
Yeah.
All right, so I want you to go ahead and enter an auto rotation and save us.
Okay. And I also roll off the throttle, yeah, as we learned.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. 3, 2, 1, auto
Enter.
rotation.
So lower it, roll the throttle off. Okay.
Yeah.
Now you need to get us in position, RPMs.
So we can do an S turn.
Yep, keep the throttle rolled off.
Yeah.
But we don't want to have our backs too far away.
Yeah.
So make a hard right turn.
Yeah.
Get this thing around so you can see it. Now you can start judging how far away you need to be.
Yeah.
So let's roll out a little bit. Just don't get too far away. Always get close enough.
Yeah.
Now we're just, boom, we're coming back around.
Yeah.
We're keeping it in. And we'd be a little short. So we still stayed too far away. Go ahead and pull the collective. Let's get back. So we still stayed too far away.
Yeah.
So the secret, it's not really a secret, but the secret to doing autos in a forced landing situation is get your rear end around and get there. You can always spend altitude.
Yeah.
You can never get it back. When, like there, we spent it, we'd be in a world of hurt right there. So we need to whip it around sooner. Because if here's our field, we could get to it from here, here. So as soon as I'm at the right altitude, boom, I can get in. Let's take a turn.
Yeah.
Let's not get over the water too far. So don't be hesitant in a situation like that to get back around to the other side. You can always, there's a lot of different ways you can spend altitude too.
Yeah.
You can side slip.
Yeah.
7, how high are you?
So what we'll do, because there's people and stuff down there, is we'll both either agree or disagree as to whether we're at the right, that this auto is going to work. So because we're not going to come and take it down into the field.
Radio turned
Yeah.
down. Yeah, just see what altitude you work.
Go and make a turn to my side
Make
now.
sure 1,400 for 1.5. Out of 1.5. Okay, you're good right there. I got you. Do what you want.
Okay, I'm going to pull carburetor heat. Let's make a harder turn to the left. Let's roll out. Okay, so we're still going to want to get into that field there.
Yeah.
All right. 3, 2, 1, enter auto. Roll off. So now, what are you going to do?
We're gonna sort of go to the left and sort of.
Watch your RPMs. So we're still way out of position for it, right?
Yeah.
So what are you going to do?
So we can go to the right and then sort of.
Watch those RPMs. Okay, don't dive so hard, because when you roll out, you're good.
Yeah.
All right, so we would be okay. Okay,
Yeah.
recover. Okay, but I'm going to say that was okay. Go ahead and raise the collective. Let's get out of here. I would have gone for the road,
Uh-huh.
So I want you to start thinking about all the parameters. You have a big giant field, you can pretty much not miss the field.
Yeah.
Where can it be? Let's make a turn to the left. I don't want to be over. If we have an engine failure out there, we're in trouble. There you go. So I didn't really give you any restrictions to the whole field. There's a big flat spot there.
Yeah.
Or over where we were, there was a road where it would be a little better than sloped. So here, I have the controls.
Yeah.
I'm going to turn. So see how sloped it was?
Yeah, over there I was planning to sort of use the strip there, but it's more sloped than in where the road is. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So kind of think about those whole things. So you have the controls.
Yeah.
Okay, you need to say I have the controls.
I have the controls.
There you go. So let's climb up. We'll climb up to 1,000. We'll go to a different spot. So this is called Golden Gate Fields. They race horses here.
Uh-huh.
It is also a visual waypoint. So if we call Oakland Tower from here, all I have to do is say I'm at Golden Gate Fields, 900 feet.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the point right here.
Yeah, it's a visual waypoint. Perfect. Okay, let's level off. So see this strip of land with the dirt and grass on it?
Just below us?
Yeah, right below us?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's where you need to land.
Okay.
Engine failure, 3, 2, 1, enter. Lower it. RPMs,
Okay.
make sure you check them.
RPMs, yeah. So we can sort of go around and
RPMs. There you go.
up the airspeed.
So lower the collective. Don't dive for airspeed too much.
And so
You're fine. Get over there. Keep going. See, we're kind of don't keep diving.
Yeah.
Okay, recover. We
were too far.
not sure. Yeah. So see what I'm trying to teach you?
Yeah.
Get around. Because if we were too close, we could have come over here and come in that way if we had to.
Yeah. Because there's the field and there's this parking lot thing. And
well, but I'm trying to narrow you to just to the field, that we want to make sure that we're going to be set up there.
Yeah.
Because we could fly parallel, get over there and fly parallel, and we could turn in anytime we want to make it.
Yeah.
But if we wait and use way out here to time it perfect, don't time it perfect, get over there and then we'll spend some altitude if we need to.
Yeah, okay.
And so let's make a turn and come back around. And we'll go to a different area. Let's go ahead and cut up this way. We'll pick another field. I try to use a different field each time. One, because I don't want you to just learn how to do an auto to that field.
Yeah.
And also so people don't
Don't get agitated, yeah.
start thinking we're in trouble, because it does look probably pretty funny.
Yeah.
I saw that. I'm like, or not.
Yeah, there's quite a lot of people down there.
That's all right. Let's level off. I've got full carb heat.
Yeah.
So this field right down here.
Yeah.
Okay, so level off so we're not climbing.
Okay.
All right. 3, 2, 1, enter. Lower it. Roll off.
Yeah.
RPMs. You got to pay attention to those RPMs. RPMs.
Yeah.
You're diving too hard. There you go. There you go. Now you can spend some. Look, roll out.
Yeah.
Now you can spend it. Now you're perfect. Now you can turn in. Raise that collective and turn it. Now, for sure, you'd make it. Recover and pull.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. Get around. And I was trying to show an example of, hey, we're getting, I'm too high. Okay, just keep flying across it and then turn in. Excellent. Okay, let's make a turn to the left.
I said if you need some more room, I could give you it, or if you want to get closer, that's fine.
Nah, we're good. We're just doing a real slow orbit and then doing a slight hover when we get to the other side.
Okay.
Good, that was much better. Get around to it.
Yeah.
Because when you're,
over there, you're doing a good
and let's
job.
make another left turn, we'll get out of this area here before somebody makes a cell phone call.
Thank you.
Because when you're trying to pick a spot to go to, most students pick spots that are too far.
Yeah. Okay.
And it doesn't give you time. You know, if we're, it's rarely going to be where you're going to just have this miraculous place to go to. So we'll keep flying out here towards those school fields. So where in the vision are spaces that we could go to?
Well, sort of in that ballpark, not...
Kind of bottom of the trim strings.
Yeah.
And that's the edge of it.
Yeah.
If you're picking something above the bottom of the trim strings, you're probably not going to make it. If you're picking something at the top of the strings, you're not going to make it.
Yeah.
So can we make it to that field, that green field with the red emblem in the middle? Level up.
That's at the limit probably. Yeah.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, enter. Get us over there, better turn. Don't dive for the speed. You're fine.
Yeah.
So can we make it? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's RPMs. So just keep doing it. So our speed got a little fast, so we would make it.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's like right at the edge, and that's if we have no maneuvering.
Exactly, yeah.
No maneuvering at all. That's kind of go straight there.
And also the wind wouldn't really...
Well, and this one,
that great.
well, we wouldn't want to land with a tailwind. I wouldn't want that. I'm just trying to show you distance.
The range, yeah.
Okay.
So in that case, it would have been... I mean, if it really happened and we had something closer that would be facing into wind, that would have been obviously preferable.
Way better, yeah.
Than trying to stretch it out to something that is at the edge of what we can do.
Well, and not only the edge, but we don't want to land with a tailwind. Because if you have a 17 knot tailwind, in your flare, when you slow down to 17 knots, there's no air going through the rotors anymore, but you're still going 17 knots.
Yeah.
Okay, let's make a climbing turn to the left. So I'm kind of trying to show you distance and kind of how to get set up. Because when we're flying, we know the wind's behind us. Trying to go this way means we need to make a U-turn to come back. It better be right underneath us.
Yeah.
So make a hard turn to the left. So what is the max glide configuration in the R-22 helicopter?
So it's 60 knots. In the 44 it's 90-90, and in
That's correct.
And in the 22 I think it's more than 90 RPM, but
it's 90 rotor RPM.
90 rotor RPM.
75.
75. Okay.
Okay. So we're gonna practice one and see what does it feel like and how do you get to that? Because normally you just lower the collective all the way and you wait for the RPMs to build up. But we want 90%.
Yeah.
And we know the horn's going to also be on, won't it?
Yeah.
Which makes it unnerving a little bit.
Yeah.
So we have full
carb heat.
Full carb heat. Okay. Let's get it straight and level. So we're kind of almost in the clouds.
Yeah.
Okay. So eyes in front.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, enter. Full down. Hold it.
Roll up.
There you go. Start raising collective. Raise it. Keep raising it. Keep raising it. Keep raising it.
Yeah.
Keep raising. Raise it. Raise it. Raise it. To get it to 90. It should shudder a little bit. So right in there, that's max glide configuration. So see how you had to raise it way more than you're used to?
Yeah.
Okay. So look at the difference in the angle. It's actually pretty decent. Now go to normal. So lower collective. Lower it. You bleed the speed back just a little bit. A little more.
Yeah.
A little more. Lower the collective. We got to get it into the green.
And that's 60 and 100.
Now look at the angle. Way different, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, recover. Roll to 80 and pull. So you can kind of see that angle and then down. So since we're out here and we can climb up and get a little bit of altitude, what about settling with power? How do you get out of settling with power?
So normally, well, you have to make sure that your airspeed is, that your rate of descent doesn't decrease any further. So you would normally try to get out of it like sideways.
Okay. So you have speed less than ETL, descent rate greater than 300 feet per minute, and with some power pulled in are the ingredients.
Yeah.
So you can, there's a couple ways to get out. One is forward cyclic to increase your speed above ETL. If you have room, lower collective, right?
Yeah.
For settling with power. You can also try side slipping.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and level off so we don't go into the clouds again. And let's turn into the wind. We're going to have full carburetor heat. We're going to clear the area.
Yeah.
And go ahead and start slowing up. So we're going to slow up into a hover. Just making sure there's no one around. Don't want to surprise anybody.
Yeah.
That's it. Just keep slowing us up. And keep the nose straight with the pedals.
Count again to leave.
So the first one we're going to be doing is forward cyclic, lower collective. As soon as you set the nose forward, you're looking at the airspeed indicator. The second that airspeed indicator twitches, raise collective back because you've already attained the ETL.
Okay.
That's it. So this is really nice. Keep bleeding it off. Keep the nose straight. And go ahead and lower the collective a little bit to go ahead and start us falling. Keep us here. All right, so now we can feel it. Forward,
Yeah.
lower, airspeed indicator, pull.
Yeah.
That quick. Okay, so let's go ahead and, okay, there's still fields down there. Let's go ahead and do it again. I got full carb heat. Let's go slow back up. Okay. And so when you practice it, did you practice it that way or laterally?
We practice both. We practice this one and then the lateral one.
All right,
as well.
so let's do the lateral one next.
Okay.
Great. All right, now we're in it. So lateral. Okay. So it's the same idea, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, good.
Want to do another one or?
No, that's good. You're doing them good.
Okay.
I'm just trying to break it up and kind of work through different things. Let's fly this direction. And we'll fly level. And there's full carbine. So what if we had low RPM? What would the recovery be?
So it would be low RPM would be aft cyclic, lower the collective and roll on the throttle.
Okay. We generally don't use the aft cyclic, and part of that is we're at sea level. We don't really have low RPM, and we don't want to cause bad stuff to happen.
Right.
We also have the governor in an R-22 helicopter. So in reality, in an R-22 helicopter, it would just be lower collective, because the governor would always be searching for all of its RPM.
Yeah.
So the first one we're going to do is that. The response will just be lower collective.
Okay.
So I want you to don't cheat and look. Keep your eyes outside. And what I want you to do is I want you to tell me when you notice something's happening, and I want you to tell me what it is that you notice.
Yeah.
Don't fix it until the horn comes on.
Okay.
Okay, so you're just kind of flying along straight and level. It's just a beautiful day in the city.
We feel a bit of yaw, and also the sound changed.
And vibration.
Vibration is
Yep.
more.
Okay, so now fix it. Just lower the collective, and it would fix it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Very good. So power back in. Very good. Okay, so we have a big field behind it. So what we're going to do is I want you to do an auto rotation, and I want you to do a 360-degree turn.
Okay.
Because you're kind of diving in the turns a little hard, and the rotor RPM control isn't quite there.
Okay.
So we have full carb heat.
Yeah.
So 3, 2, 1, enter. Full down, roll the throttle off.
Yeah.
There you go. Now start a 180-degree turn and turn it like you mean it. There you go. That's it. Now sweep the nose across. Don't keep pushing down. Just sweep the nose across.
Yeah.
Keep sweeping the nose. Keep it, keep it. Just keep this turn. Nose steeper on the nose. Okay, now roll out. Keep it, roll out. Lower the collective a little as you roll out. So see how we're at 75 because the nose was down?
Yeah.
So recover, 80 and pull.
Yeah.
In the turn, we're gonna do it again. In the turn, you don't have to have the nose come down so hard to make the airspeed read correct.
Okay.
Because the pitot tube is sliding through the air, it's not reading accurately. You roll back out, it can be 5 or 10, it'll pick up 5 or 10 knots because you're into the wind.
Right.
And what you don't want to do is come diving out of the air. You need as much time as you can get for a successful auto rotation. So we'll climb back up and we'll do it again. And this time, when you enter, think of a turn. If you were flying right now and you made a turn, you'd turn the horizon, it would slide evenly across the bubble. Well, that's what you want in this.
Okay.
And that big field. All right, so this is good. Let's level off. Go ahead and pull full carb heat.
Full carb heat.
Okay. Power down below 20. And we're going to go to the left this time.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, enter. Roll the throttle off. Wait for the RPM. Okay. Now start your turn and do it like a normal turn. Look out the window and do a normal turn. But now do it a harder turn. But keep the profile the same. Keep the turn. Don't let the nose come down. Keep turning harder. Just crank this thing around. Turn it like you mean it. Turn it, turn it, turn it. Don't let the nose come down. Good. Now roll out. Lower collective a little bit. Boom. See, you're right back in the ballpark. So see the difference in the turn?
Yeah.
And your airspeed still was correct when you pulled back out.
Yeah.
Excellent. Good job.
Okay, cool.
So just a few little subtle things.
Yeah, it's more about, it's looking out more than trying to match the numbers that sort of,
Forget about the airspeed in
Yeah.
the turn.
Yeah.
Make the turn. Because if you're diving like that, also then what happens? Then you come out of the turn and go, oh my gosh, I'm 75. And now you start to slow down. And it's that you did a great turn and the airspeed took care of itself. Just like if you were flying right now and you do a turn, you don't look at the airspeed. You just do your turn and roll back out and everything's fine.
Yeah.
The same thing occurs in the airspeed indicator doesn't know you're doing an auto. It
Yeah.
just thinks you're doing a turn.
Yeah.
Now the rotors know you're doing a turn because they're freewheeling and the RPM is going to come up a little bit. All right, so let's go ahead and start heading back this way. Let's get the ATIS for Oakland.
Okay. So we can look it up there, or?
Well, first of all, you know you want to keep this, so swap that over.
Yeah, 907 Echo Mike's going.
And now you can pick it up off of here.
November 7 Echo Mike, Roger, right turn Juliet via Charlie to Kaiser, good day.
That's right there, look.
Charlie,
Sorry,
907 Echo Mike.
133775.
Yeah, so go ahead and put that in. Pull out, turn.
Yeah.
That's it. We don't have the third number.
Okay, did you want to come like over the ground?
Now flop it so you can listen to it.
Oakland International Airport ATIS information Echo 17530. Wind 240 at 9er. Visibility 10. Ceiling 1,600 overcast.
It's come down 200 feet.
2.9er. Altimeter 3009er. ILS runway 30 and 28 right. Flow control pillow.
So if we're going to have that low of power, we need carb heat. So let's go ahead and pull power, more power.
Yeah.
Let's fly at 20 inches.
Left close. Caution, first near airport. Advise on initial contact. You have information Echo.
Okay, so we have Echo. Switch it.
Yeah.
So I'm going to make the call. Oakland Tower, helicopter 116 Papa Golf with Echo, Golden Gate Fields, 1,200. Requesting transition, landing Hayward.
Helicopter 116 Papa Golf, Oakland Tower, squawk 0335.
0335.
Squawking 0335, helicopter 116 Papa Golf. Okay, so when you change the radio frequency, you were looking down at the radio, looking at this radio the whole time.
Yeah.
What I teach my students to do is be able to count
The clicks.
Count the clicks. So you keep your eyes outside more.
Ah, okay.
Because the big knob's whole numbers, the other ones, you're at 33, so you just go 32, 31, 30, 29, 28, to whatever you want to count. So you have your eyes out more and have more control to. So you should only be able to look down, grab it, count. Same in putting in things in the GPS is you know what letter it's on, just go through the alphabet.
Yeah.
Get close, then look down. There we go.
Radar contact 10 miles northwest of Oakland Airport. Transition approved, data below 1,400, altimeter 3011. I did.
Transition approved, data below 1,400, identing 6 Papa Golf. Yeah, so try to get in the habit of counting, and the same with putting numbers in. It's just a little safer.
Cool, yeah.
Okay, we're still below 18, so let's pull 20 inches. And just fly level, and we'll just see what speed we get. There's the Bay Bridge, San Francisco.
Oakland Tower, Gulfstream 888 Yankee Charlie's ILS, runway 28 right.
Gulfstream 888 Yankee Charlie, Oakland Tower. Number 2 behind the citation on 2 mile final, runway 28 right, cleared to land 12509.
Cleared to land, runway 28 right, Gulfstream 888 Yankee Charlie.
November 5, 9 or 8, will you be able to continue on course?
Yes, ma'am.
Roger, November 5,
So let's go ahead and cut down this way, because the freeway goes like this and all the way around, so we can cut this way.
5.9, thanks, yeah.
We'd cut right over downtown.
Yeah.
And for 9 and proceed on the access route.
If we don't get any higher, we're approved at or below 1,400, so.
Yeah.
And what's our distance from clouds supposed to be?
500. And the ceiling dropped, so we have to go a bit lower.
Yep. And you can kind of see this is a little close.
Full car beat because we might be underneath. We're not.
So you can kind of see it kind of slopes down there.
Yeah.
Actually, it's kind of good that there are some clouds today to kind of think about all that stuff.
Yeah. Exactly.
Because I don't know if you'll have to do a check ride, but typically on a check ride, even if it's sunny out,
Coast 44, say parking.
the examiner will ask us to, so what airspace are we in?
44 via Charlie to Kaiser.
What if there was a big cloud in front of us?
Yeah.
You know,
Okay,
what could you do?
With you via Charlie, Kaiser, Pack Coast 44, have a good one.
Yeah, it's 1,000 feet's good.
Yeah.
So that little island there is called Coast Guard Island, because the Coast Guard owns it and they have their Coast Guard boats there.
Okay. So we got the transition approved, and she knows that we're following the.
Yep. And we don't have to follow like a car, we just cut down.
Yeah.
So what else could you do right now to make the flight easier for you?
The trim, for example.
No, that's not what I meant.
We could already start setting up the frequency
For
Hayward Tower.
So you don't need ATIS because they're going to hand you over, so you just need to put in the tower frequency.
So yeah, that would be 120.2.
Yep.
So we can do the channel selection.
Yeah, I want you to do it manually and keep your eyes outside. So you're already at 128.
Okay. So I can go 3 up. 1, 2, 3. No, it doesn't.
The other way.
Okay. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. And now 0.2. I have to.
So you're still staring down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. There's always 2 steps. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And 1, and 2, and 3 is when you turn it.
Yeah.
So you're on 2, and 3, and 4, and 2, and 2. That's right. It's just a habit to get into.
Yeah, that's good. It's a good trick.
December 8, Charlie, Park 1. December 8, Yankee Charlie, say parking.
Hey, Yankee Charlie's going to landmark.
Roger, right turn Juliet via Charlie to landmark this frequency. November
So
8,
what
Yankee
she'll
Charlie
say when we get down there is she'll say 116 Papa Golf, Oakland Tower, contact Hayward Tower 120.2 and keep the squawk code.
Yeah.
Then when you call Hayward Tower, all you have to do is say Hayward Tower, helicopter 116 Papa Golf, 1000.
Yeah. And then they know that we're
handing
inbound.
you over.
They know that we're inbound for landing.
Yeah, and if they're not sure, they'll ask.
Yeah. Okay.
But they've sent that information to the tower. They're already expecting a call.
Okay.
So can you see the Hayward Airport off in the distance? It's straight ahead of us. The building with the dark brown and tan. Then there's a bunch of houses. Then there's some trees and a clearing. The clearing is the airport.
Yeah.
Okay. So you know that we're going to be a little bit to the left of the airport to make right traffic in with the wind direction that we have. There you go. Picking up a little mist.
So if we're following the freeway, we would sort of be to this side.
Well, we're doing an Nimitz transition, but we're just going in to land at Hayward. The freeway goes off to the left.
Yeah.
We're just going to fly straight and then come into the pattern.
Right. And we would join it. We would get into the downwind.
Yeah, we're kind of low. We should be back. We should be staying up.
At 1,000.
Yeah, we kind of judge in the clouds and stuff, but also for noise abatement. That's good. These clouds look lower than what they're reporting.
Yeah.
But we want to kind of as much height, not only for safety, gives us more places to go, but also noise abatement, flying over houses. So why when we were doing the autos, we kind of kept moving around so we wouldn't irritate people too much. By the time they got mad, we'd be gone.
Yeah.
Helicopter 6 Papa Echo, radar correction 6 Papa Golf. Radar services terminated. Keep your code. Contact Hayward Tower today.
Contacting Hayward Tower, keeping the code, 6 Papa Golf. Okay, so switch it over. Just wait. Hayward Tower, helicopter 116 Papa Golf, 900.
There, 116 Papa Golf, Hayward Tower. Information, India current, wind 240 at 8, altitude 3010. Make right traffic, actually Alpha at Echo.
Right traffic for Alpha Echo, 6 Papa Golf.
And Tower Signal 2.3 Alpha Tango, just as a heads up, we came out of the clouds around 2,000.
Signal Channel 3 Alpha Tango, roger, understand base is 2000, thanks.
Yeah, so this way we're already pretty much lined up with the downwind.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's what they kind of expect you to do.
Yeah. Is 28 the normal runway direction, or does it
Yes.
change frequently?
It doesn't change frequently. Most of the time it's 2/8s.
Okay. So yeah, this would be like a pretty standard return to the
This
airfield
is,
then.
exactly, yeah. Doesn't mean the wind can't be the other way, but most of the time it's this direction. So I'm expecting after our session, I'm supposed to have a photo flight today, but I don't think that's going to happen.
Yeah, it doesn't look like the best weather for it, right?
Well, especially because he wants to be at 3,000 feet taking overall pictures. I can't get to 3,000.
Yeah. So now we're basically, so the pattern on this side of the airfield was
800 feet.
800, right? So we
6 Papa Golf, taxiway Alpha Echo, clear to land.
Alpha Echo clear to land, 6 Papa Golf.
So now we're basically
We're totally clear to
pretty
go.
much in the pattern already.
So I'm here, I'm ready. I do a gauge check, I pull full car beat,
yeah.
and then I just do the pattern in, and we're just going to Alpha and Echo, which is where we took off from.
Yeah. So sort of where the White House is there, or?
When you're doing pattern work, but I'll usually cut the pattern shorter.
Uh-huh.
You know, so I'll just cut across now and then come in. When we're doing patterns with students, we go out to this grass field, we come over to the shopping center and in.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean that you have to, you can come around and in.
Yeah, okay. So now we're on base, and we would,
Correct.
we would say 6 Papa Golf on base?
No? Don't have,
We don't have to.
Nope.
Okay.
Towered Airport, you're clear to land, you just
Okay.
keep going in. But on base, start looking to see that you're going to be doing a normal approach when you turn to final.
Right.
Tower Station 448 Charlie Juliet inbound on nav 28 left. Citation 448 Charlie Juliet, Hayward Tower, runway 28 left, clear to land. Clear to land 28 left, 8 Charlie Juliet.
I'll get the car beat. And from here we can go straight into the helipad.
We can go straight over.
Yeah, there's nobody there.
Yeah.
It's clear and open. If that helicopter was parked here, then I would follow the taxi lane.
Yeah. control off the throttle.
Yep.
Governor off. On. At 75.
Yeah, so it's all in cool down, so don't be in a hurry. Just get the throttle set at 75 and established, put the frictions on.
Yeah.
Because it's all just cooling down anyway.
Yeah.
Catch all aircraft Hayward, airport information Julia, current wind 260 at 8, altimeter 3010.
Now you kind of have an idea of how to go through Oakland's airspace.
Yeah, that's cool.
If you're going south
or off to the east, then you're not going to be. They're just going to. Well, there's two things that happen when you go out of the core space for Delta. If they have time, they will tell you frequency change approved. If they don't have time, they may not say anything, and you have to know when you've crossed the border, so to speak, to know that you can go ahead and switch frequencies if you want. I usually wait just a little bit past there, just in case they're going to say something to me. But you don't. They may not say anything, and you have to know that it's okay once you're out of the core airspace to like maybe switch over to an ATIS frequency that you're going to be using later or something like that. So while we're waiting, you can go ahead and shut off
These things.
Yep.
So, one off here, one
Yep.
here.
You can turn the radio off also.
Yeah. Okay.
Good. Just something to do while it's cooling down. Okay, so I think it's cool now.
Yeah. So we close the throttle.
Yep. Close the throttle and clutch.
Clutch disengage.
And clock is at the 5.
Yeah. 30 seconds.
Okay, so it's been 30 seconds. So mixture,
Pull the mixture.
alternator,
Alternator.
and key.
Also.
Yep.
Yeah.